In its most highly anticipated ruling of this term, the Supreme Court today allowed birthright citizenship to stand for children born in the U.S.
NBC's Alice Barr has the latest from Washington on that ruling and some other key cases.
Hi there. The Supreme Court today handed a big loss to President Trump on one of his day one immigration priorities, ruling against his effort to take birthright citizenship away from people who were born in this country but whose parents are undocumented immigrants or non-citizens. The president signed an executive order limiting that automatic citizenship, which is enshrined in the Constitution's 14th Amendment, to people who have at least one parent who is a U.S. citizen or a permanent resident. The order was immediately blocked and appealed up to the Supreme Court, where President Trump attended oral arguments in a first for a sitting U.S. president, highlighting how important this is to him. But the conservative court has now ruled 6-3 against his order. The president said Monday he would accept the court's decision. In a separate ruling, the court's conservative majority upheld state laws that ban transgender athletes from competing in girls' and women's school and college sports. Transgender students in West Virginia and Idaho had challenged bans in their states, but the high court ruled those bans did not violate either the Constitution's Equal Protection Clause or Title IX protections against sex discrimination in education. The ruling will likely have broad implications for the 25 other states with similar bans, but it does not force the hand of the 23 states that allow transgender athletes in women and girls sports. And finally, the court chipped away again at campaign finance restrictions, siding with Republicans who sought to overturn limits on how much money political parties can spend in coordination with individual candidates for federal office. The ruling is the latest in a series from the Supreme Court finding that campaign spending is protected under the First Amendment. In Washington, Alice Barr, NBC News.